Welcome back to my channel, Annette's VanTease, where I travel part-time in my van. I am at a few blocks from the beach. This place is allowed parking, but I guess there's a Karen in the neighborhood, but the parking spot on I-Overlander is right in front of apartments, so someone was probably parking in their parking spot. I'm on a street where 3, maybe 4 vehicles can park against a fence, so I should be good and not be spoken to. It's 3 o'clock, so I'm just gonna go relax down by the ocean and maybe take a nap even. All right, let's go. I'm gonna pick you back up in the morning. I can hear the inside of their car. I can hear the inside of their car. I'm gonna pick you back up in the morning. Really don't wanna get the knock. All right, see you in the morning. Note to self, do not leave cheese wrappers in the sink where it could attach to this, which is the only place that it fits in the van, is in the sink. Almost caught the van on fire. Good morning. Whew. All right, so it is 11 o'clock. I've taken my dear sweet time. I figure I'm not staying tonight. I'm gonna leave, so I'm just gonna stay parked here. I'm gonna take you to a place that was my favorite place. It still could be, but I've gone to a lot of beaches since then. But I used to go like every summer. I would go to this little spot, so I think it's walking distance. So I'm going to take you to it. It's a hotel. It's not a private beach, but it basically seems to be private. They have fire pits, and you can do marshmallows if you stay at the hotel. It's beautiful. So I'm gonna walk down that way. We'll probably do lunch. Today's a premiere day, so I try to stay around the service area, and it's spotty, hit or miss. So I may or may not make my premiere, but enough of that. I'm gonna get my backpack, get my shoes on, and head out. Oh, before we go, I threw a cheese wrapper in as I was trying to do my eggs and do the grits yesterday. So I threw a cheese wrapper in the sink, meaning to throw it in the trash. It's clear. I totally forgot about it. I threw my egg and everything away, but I didn't throw the wrapper away. So when I put the hot water in after I made my boiling water for the grits, it must have gone on top of the plastic and stuck to it. So when I heated my water up for coffee this morning, oh my gosh, I smelled something and I thought it was just a little grease from the splatter of the egg. I thought, well, maybe I didn't clean it up good enough. And then once I pulled it off, the bottom was on fire a little bit. And I looked and it was a freaking wrapper. I'm so shocked I didn't catch the place on fire. So I'm lucky. Don't throw cheese wrappers in the sink, people. Learn from my mistakes. All right, let's get to the beach. Can Beach. Okay, so back there, they used to have fire pits. I don't see them any longer. This was my favorite beach. But there's Beer Can Beach, which is even more secluded, so that could be my favorite beach now. Love Aptos. Let's see. The fire. I'll walk around the little downtown where I got the pizza. Pizza My Heart, delicious pizza. It was like $8.50 for a soda and a pizza, and I don't think you can beat that price nowadays. Yeah, highly recommend Pizza My Heart. You hear the waves? I don't want to leave, but I need to get to a spot that has better reception by like 2 o'clock. And it'll probably take me an hour to walk up that way. But yeah, I will catch you in a little bit. Arrived. Where's the beach? Let's go back. We'll see. Going that way. I don't get it. It's pointing that way. It was bought after the First World War, and because it was made so close to the end of that war, one bought it, and in the Prohibition they would use it, like in the 1920s, they would use it and go out because it was not illegal to drink out in the ocean. So they would have gambling out there just for the drinking. Once the Prohibition ended and alcohol became legal, then the novelty of that ship wore off. That's so cool. Very cool. I've been here, but I have not explored like I did. So I have been to that ship once, but I didn't know you could walk all the way down to my favorite beach. So that ship is a cement ship. I met a guy that in the 80s, he did welding on the dock or whatever you stand on. It started sinking, but they had a deck out, so you could go out on the dock and then step out onto the deck. And I guess they had like a concession stand and you could go dancing out there, which didn't make a whole lot of sense because that was going on in like the 80s and the 90s, and up until like 2 years ago there was a dock. But I thoroughly enjoyed myself.
I don't know if you could tell, but it's dark now. So like I always say, life is too short for boring drinks. So shake things up and check back next week for my next adventure. Cheers. And safe travels. And if you enjoyed this, go check this video out.